Nittany Lions and the Buckeyes. A rivalry born of one side setting the standard and the other trying to climb the mountain. And we are on the cusp of dotting the I on a great clash in this one. The old horseshoe, Ohio Stadium in Columbus, Ohio. It's the Penn State Nittany Lions and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
I caught up with the Nittany Lions head coach before the game. This is obviously a huge matchup. With the 5-game winning streak on the line, they understand that they are facing one of the best teams in the country. A top 25 matchup. He's been warning his team all week at practice. Do not take them lightly. They want to be 1-0 after this week and keep the streak alive. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Nittany Lions will kick off first, and here we go. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. On the move, it's Jackson. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on third down that this running back's going to get it again. Got it on first, had a nice carry, got it on second. Now he set him up in third and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Right at the line. Fights off a defender. Hit and dropped in his tracks. It'll be a loss of 6.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. And these teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired. But you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You throw it to them and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. and then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
The lone back's got it. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Throwing Sellers. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
And defensively on 3rd down, man, that is absolutely your goal. You want to play top down, play back. If they want to dump the ball off to the running back, so be it. But you got to tackle him, and you got to get him to the ground. And that's exactly what this defense does, and they force the 4th down.
Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. Sellers to throw for it on 4th. Looking down the middle. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play, and now their offense is coming on the field.
So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. These two Blue Bloods really didn't become rivals until Penn State joined the Big Ten in the early 90s. But really, since then, Ohio State has been a bit of a measuring stick for Penn State.
I think we always talk about Penn State. We talk about winning the big games, and how do they play against Ohio State? A big rivalry. Palmer, it seems like they're always there. They're always in the game, but do they find a way to break through and win this rivalry?
Yeah, it's always so close, too. And you think back to Woody Hayes and you think back to Joe Paterno. For years and years and years, when these two teams play, it is so physical. There's so much talent. It could go any way. This is one of the more fun games to watch every season.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. St. Clair turns it upfield. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
And the Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing St. Clair. Out wide right, it's Johnson. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Got him. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And this is good news for the offense here because they've got their Heisman-caliber receiver in a bit of a groove. Back-to-back catches. The defense has no answer for him. I would keep force-feeding him the football because he's catching fire right now.
Run in the red zone. It's Jackson. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
Draws and screens are a great way to slow down really aggressive pass rushers. It allows the defensive ends and the defensive tackles to run upfield. The offensive linemen kind of push them upfield, go down to the next level, try to sneak in a big play.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run him again. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll leave it with the lone back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's Sellers to throw. Fires to the middle. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Fires to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And not surprised at all, man. You force the turnover, great field position, and you get aggressive. You try to throw the football on the first play. This is that little fringe area, man. That 30 to 50-yard line, you got a lot of space to still throw. You get your receivers open and try to make plays in the passing game.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Tavian on the play action. Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Tavian St. Clair. Out wide left, it's Jackson. He's knocked down at the 33, and that's short of the line to gain, and let's see what they do on 4th down.
And I'll tell you what, I like this defense's game plan right here. Drop back, make sure I got the sticks covered. If they want to throw it below the sticks, I'm going to come up and tackle you and make sure I get you to 4th down.
Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here as we get a look at the stats. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. 4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. St. Clair quickly out to the tight end. And a sure tackle after the completion, and he stopped short.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Offense in a bunch formation. Sellers. Left side, it's Martin. Turning it on. Down he goes.
It's really nice to be a quarterback in today's football when running backs are basically wide receivers. Not only can you split them out, you keep them at running back, nothing open, I dump it to him. Look at that. He makes a big play for me.
The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun, it's Martin. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. Sellers through the noise. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of the look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Trying to take it back. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. He's past the marker. And he's still running after the move. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. This will make the offensive coordinator's life easier, taking over first and goal at the 1. Just going to keep it after the snap. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Before they snap the ball on second down, timeout is called. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Try to barge their way in. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Buckeye! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Play fake, Sellers. Under pressure. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Bringing it back. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
And now the offense will come onto the field again. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Play action on first down. Here comes the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
The Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Penn State will spend its 2nd timeout. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Throwing St. Clair. Out wide left, it's Jackson. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
And a really nice job by the defense winning 2nd down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good 3rd down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. Moving the pocket, it's St. Clair. He's going for a big play downfield. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Ohio State. On to attempt the try. And the extra point makes it 28-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
And here comes the offense on second down. Throwing Sellers. Rush right in his face. They got him. Great pressure on this defense. The pocket broke down and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Third and long right here. Sellers from the gun on third down. Working that left side now. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down.
And that's really good tackling by this defense, man. Third down, understanding the sticks. And what you got to do is break on the football. That drag route comes open. He sees him. He throws it. Man, it does not stay open long because they break on the football with great tackling and force the fourth down.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Hits the hole. It's Jackson. There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And that's another productive run. This offense has had a bunch of them today, and the running back, I think this lead was built on this guy. He's done a great job all game long, setting the tone, and I think that's why this offense has been successful.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Quarterback changing the play. This quarterback part of their running game. Maybe some room here. He's at the 30. The 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Getting set for the point after. And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Here's Sellers to throw. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive.
Really nowhere for the quarterback to go that time. I like the idea of letting him try to run with it, but no opportunity to get up the field, so he just kept trying to use speed going sideways. The defense took everything away, and a good decision by him to save a hit and just get out of bounds.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Back to pass, it's Sellers. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Third and long coming up. Sellers from the gun on third down. Still looking. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
And you're seeing pressure on this quarterback over and over again. They've already been able to get to him a few times. That's a big reason why this defense right now, they've got a big lead on the scoreboard.
The Nittany Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. Making his first move. Man, I hope the kicker's okay after that penalty. You've got to worry about protecting them when they're on that plant leg. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Sellers. Look out. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Looking downfield is Sellers. Keeping his eyes downfield. Under heat, and he gets rid of it.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. And you don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong. But sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
From the gun on third down, Sellers. Looking long. Makes the grab inside the 30. He's down at the 25-yard line. Waning moments of the first half. It is a first down.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
Throwing, Sellers. Looking to the big tight end. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. They'll need a bunch on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Rush is on. And he'll just get rid of that one.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10.
Magic. Icy.
Sellers to the air again. They're all over him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
Well, it's no wonder this quarterback is getting more and more confident. Not necessarily throwing it, but I think running it. You saw that earlier in this drive, too. On that last play, he's thinking to himself, man, it's been working for me so far. Every time I just tuck it, take off scrambling, something good seems to happen. So that's not going to stop. And I think moving forward, this defense has got to expect him to scramble more often.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Ohio State calls its second timeout. And they'll still have run in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The Nittany Lions decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half, we'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Tavian St. Clair. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Interesting first half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's open things up with Coastal Carolina taking on the Marshall Thundering Herd. And it's the Chanticleers on top in a game most people didn't give them a chance in. But this team remains steadfast all week, and their belief is paying off. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside Pac-12.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
And the Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Defense looks as if it's coming. Here's Sellers to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and he add the answer to the test right there.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35.
Ready? Hey, kill it, kill it. 214 close. 214 close. 949 rock star. 949 rock star. Bow, bow.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. Oh, pressure's coming. Right side, it's Samuel. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
Routes like that are great times to be quarterbacks. I got great, fast, speedy guys on the outside. Quick drag route, get the ball in his hands, let him do the rest.
And that last completion left him with 2nd and 1, and this is a fun moment for an offensive coordinator. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
And on 2nd down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a 3rd down situation where you had to throw the football.
Sellers. Fires quickly. Breaks into the open. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
Well, it looks to me like the offense made some adjustments at halftime. Only 3 points in the first half. But here we go in the first drive of this 3rd quarter. And this quarterback looks locked in. Really nice throw there to pick up the first down.
This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half. But man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the 3rd quarter. They got to get it going now.
Throwing Sellers. Finds his target. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
At the 13-yard line. Massive first down for the offense.
The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Again, it's Sellers. Escapes the pressure going right. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
And on that play, great job by the receiver working his way through the traffic in the middle of the field. That's a crossing route. It's going to take him a couple seconds to get all the way to the other side of the field, but really nice awareness by him, making the catch, coming up with a big play.
Handoff to the lone back. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
And now a big 3rd down coming up. Down multiple possessions. This is one, Palmer, I'm looking for 6. I'm not trying to kick a field goal. I want to cut into this lead with a touchdown.
No, you got to have it. And also, considering all of that, this is 4-down territory too. So you need to identify who are your best players on offense and how can you give them a chance to score this touchdown.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point cuts into the lead just a touch, 35-10. They put together an 81-yard drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion. Left side is Jackson. At the 35, he's open. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
St. Clair, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. Looking for a crease, it's Jackson. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Throwing St. Clair. And he gets it away.
Well, the quarterback and his intended target just simply didn't have the timing there. The ball falls incomplete on 3rd, now setting up 4th down.
The Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Got his man. Crosses the 35. Turns it on in midfield. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
Unloads to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Samuel. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! He got a step and just dusted the field. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And after the extra point, they trail 35-17. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Trying the left side. He breaks a tackle. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Six-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Just feeds the running back. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Tavian St. Clair. He unleashes a long one. Grabs it up the 25 in stride. Touchdown, Buckeye! And the pummeling has started. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Left side, it's Martin. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short as teams want to make their move in the rankings. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
A lot of times on second down, you're thinking pass, especially second, maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the first down really easily.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10.
Ready? Go.
Here's Sellers to throw. Gets away. But now he's swallowed up, and he'll be knocked down for a loss on the trick play.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
The Nittany Lions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down to the air. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. He'll try to do it himself. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. The Nittany Lions will call on their punt team. Not a lot of room to field this one. And the returner is stopped. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. Making the adjustment. Sees a crease. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
This offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. St. Clair. Under pressure. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
And the Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
28-29 bounce. 28-20. Go.
They go play action with St. Clair. Reels it in. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Looking for a crease. There's a crease. Inside the 30. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice...
Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. He's into the open down the middle. At the 20. The pick 6. He takes it in. Touchdown, Penn State. PAT unit on the field. Bangs it through for an extra point. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an important...
Oh, it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. This offense has it with really good field position. Sellers. Rolls right. Fires on the move. Got his man on the right. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the fourth quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
The Nittany Lions have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in! Touchdown, Penn State!
Number 25 in the end zone.
He'll try to tack on one more. Smashes it through for the PAT. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone.
42, Penn State 31.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Last time they had it, the fumble led to a touchdown. Tighten this game up a little bit and maybe ramped up a little pressure on this drive. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Making the adjustment on the play. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
And the running back there did everything that he's coached to do, right? They've got the lead late in this game. You've got to stay in bounds. You're finding yards. It's a positive run, but you're not going out of bounds. Really well done.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Handoff again. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory.
Big third down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on third down.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
At some point, enough is enough. This is the guy that's beating me. He's priority number one. We got to go get him. It's getting later in the second half. I got to go out and make some plays and get my offense the ball back.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Out wide right. He just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. That's the way defenses love to finish off a game. Force a turnover, leave no doubt, take away all hope, and they're going to get the W.
And with that takeaway, the defense has just left the door open just enough maybe for their team to come back. They needed a takeaway badly here late in the game, and they got it. Let's see if the offense can respond and seize this momentum.
Throwing Sellers. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby! Now they'll try to get the 2 and make it a 3-point game late. Here's Sellers to throw. He's in there for the 2-point conversion, and now they're within a field goal.
That was big time. To get this to a 3-point game, a field goal game, where I don't have to take it all the way to the end zone with time running down. Defense has got to get me a stop, get me the football back. I got life, baby.
They get the football, but I think they touched it too soon. Flag on the field, and I believe it's coming back. Just a gut-wrenching way to finish for this defense. A penalty, eliminating all hope, and this one is going to go in the books. Ready to fire from the pistol. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Penn State will spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. The Buckeyes will try to run out the clock in the final minute. They'll ride him again. He's stopped, and he's got enough to move the chain.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. On the run, it's Jackson. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
It's a great play there by the defense, stopping that run. But now with less than a minute to go, you got to use your timeout. You got to try and conserve as much clock as possible to give yourself a chance to win.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Going to the running game. And the final play is just a short gain, and we're at the end of the game. With Ohio State once again taking down Penn State in this one, the Nittany Lion fans left to wonder what might have been. That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollock, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.